If saving money feels impossible or you're just looking for smarter ways to manage your finances, then this video is for you. Today, I'm going to walk you through exactly how I managed to save $70,000 in 2 years as a single mom of two. I know it sounds crazy, especially in today's economy, but trust me, it's totally doable. And I'm gonna walk you through exactly how I did it so that you can too. So stick around with me until the end of this video because I don't want you to miss out on any of these real life strategies that you can start implementing today. Hi, my name is Ami. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to the channel. If you are new to the channel, on this channel, I talk about self-development, beauty, and passion tips to help you level up. If those are topics that you enjoy, then go ahead and subscribe to the channel below and hit the bell notification button as well so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. Now, without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started. Point one is setting financial goals. Now, I don't have these points in any particular order, but I wanted to start with goal setting because without a goal, saving money feels pointless. If you do not have a goal for why you're even earning in the first place, would you even work for money if you didn't have a purpose for it? I'm guessing probably not. This is the reason why it's crucial to have a goal, because your goal is going to be your driving force. According to a study by Harvard Business School, people who set clear financial goals for themselves are 42% more likely to achieve them. Whether it's saving for a vacation, a wedding, or buying a house, these are goals and plans that don't just magically happen. We have to plan for them. When I started this saving journey, I had a clear-cut plan for myself. My goal was to start investing in real estate. That was what kept me motivated. And here's the key. You can't just say, I want to start saving more money. You got to have a reason as to why you want to start making more money. And when you're targeting a goal, you have to know how much you need, how long it's going to take you to get there. Do you need extra income to hit your target? For instance, if you want to start saving $2,000 monthly and $2,000 is all you earn in total monthly, then you're going to have to either cut drastically on your expenses or you need to start earning more to hit your target, which leads me to my next point. Point two is increasing your income streams. Now let's talk about income streams here for a minute, because let's be real, relying on one source of income is pretty risky, because what happens if that one job disappears? So does your financial stability, so does your plans and goals. It's very important to have other sources of income so that you're financially secure. So when I started this journey, I had to increase my income streams. I started side hustles like Uber and Lyft. I also dabbed into property management because, as I've mentioned earlier, I really wanted to get into real estate. So I started associating myself with people that were already doing real estate. And I found this job where I started managing other people's properties. And I also did makeup over the weekends, or whenever someone would call me to do their makeup, I was up for it. I'm not saying do exactly what I did, but I would highly suggest that you get into some sort of a side hustle or look into skills that you already have that you can monetize. There are so many side gigs out there that you can start doing today and start earning right away. There are thousands of jobs on Upwork or Fiverr. Look into that if you are interested in doing freelance jobs. The key here is to earn more so that you can get to your goal a little bit more faster. And another thing that I'm going to advise you to do is break your bigger goal down into smaller, manageable goals. Because if you look at your overall ultimate goal, sometimes it can scare you. Breaking it down into smaller, manageable ones is easier to digest. Step three is making smart investments. Once you start earning more, don't just let your money sit there in your bank account doing absolutely nothing. Here's how I grew my money while I was waiting within that 2 years period. Instead of putting my money into a regular savings account, I deposited my money into a high yield savings account, which accumulated a 4.5% APY in interest rates, which earned me hundreds of dollars. That is way better than a regular savings account that only accumulates a 0.01% in interest rate. A data from North Wallet states that an average savings account in APY is only earning you pennies, meaning that a lot of people are throwing money away. I also put my money into the stock market. Now, this one is a bit tricky, so I would definitely say do a lot of research before you put your money in the stock market. I started off with index funds and ETFs, which are lower risk and it's great for long-term growth. I had about 2 years to hit my targeted goal, so I had enough time to accumulate interest while I was waiting to get to that ultimate targeted goal. If you can afford to get financial consultation with a professional, I would highly suggest that you do so, because I don't want you to just throw your hard-earned money away into the stock market. Step 4, cutting down on expenses. Saving money isn't about just earning more money, it's about keeping more of your earnings. Wealth is the money that stays with you. Ask yourself, what is your biggest expense? What are the things that are taking more money out of your pocket than it is putting into your pocket? And think about ways on how you can cut down on those expenses. For most of us in the United States, housing is our biggest expense. When I started this financial saving journey, I moved in with my mom to save on my biggest expense. Now, I know this is not an option for everyone, but I was able to cut my rent and utility expenses by 80%. If this is not an option for you, look for a roommate or downsize on your current living situation, even if it's temporary, until you can get to that target of yours. Another big expense is eating takeout. Now, I know that life can get busy at times, especially when you're tired and you're working multiple jobs, but eating takeout can be very expensive. Do you remember when our parents would say at least when I was younger, my parents would say there is food at home? Now I get it, because eating takeouts can really be expensive. Now, when I started cooking at home, I was able to cut my food budget by nearly 40%. Another big expense on this list is transportation. When I started this journey, I purchased my used vehicle outright. If you don't even need a vehicle at all, don't get a vehicle. Cheaper alternatives are ride sharing and public transit, because if you think about the maintenance that comes with a vehicle, it can get pretty expensive. Point 5 is budgeting, the game changer. Budgeting is the reason why everything was made possible. Because think about it, if you don't track your spending, how would you ever know where your money's going? You would never know what's happening to your money. So I tracked every dollar during this process. What was coming in, what was going out, and where I needed to cut back. For instance, one time I was sipping on my cup of coffee that I was really enjoying, by the way, and I started to calculate how much I was spending on a cup of coffee a day, and I realized that I was spending close to $2,000 on coffee per year. So I started to make my coffee at home and saved that $2,000. When you maintain a budget, you are in control of your finances. These small sacrifices is the reason why I was able to hit my target. Was it easy? Absolutely not. But was it worth it? Absolutely yes. These exact strategies helped me to save $70,000 in 2 years. You just have to make a lot of sacrifices. You gotta really focus. You gotta really work hard to get anywhere in life. And listen, you don't have to do it exactly how I did it. Take 1 or 2 of these strategies and work from there and see how your finances improve. If you enjoyed this video, please do not forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel below, and leave a comment down below stating what your current goal is. Let's talk about it. I hope to see you in my next video.